Yep. It's your favorite nephew cousin. We at him because it's Wednesday. See, I like how I switched it up. Um, for you, well, yeah. So yesterday I was giving y'all the Tuesday gems. Yeah, I was dropping the Tuesday gems, and I was like, I'm dropping jewels. Why you not listening? And then I got into some stuff that I said I was gonna do at the end of the videos, like my longer videos and stuff, because it's like niggas don't watch it anyway, and it's like I can do whatever. So it's like I'm pretty much probably gonna start finding y'all ass up at the end of the video. But anyway, um, before we jump into it, we had them because it's Wednesday. Got the water and the backup, and I got the bananas. You know what I'm saying? Stop being weird. We ain't even finna start that today. Made me some banana chips. You weird. Trying to watch another grown man. Matter of fact, you trying to watch a grown man eat a banana. Cause some women out there trying to watch it too. Freaks, sickos, creeps. Nah, I'm playing. But anyway, we had them because it's Wednesday. Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all did see the end of that video because I was wilding, bro. Like, I was trying to keep it together, but that shit was funny. Anyway, like I see, go watch that. Um, we had them because it's Wednesday. I even want to say before I get into it, I know I keep saying it, but shout out to More Sounds of the Mind. I'm talking about steady doing numbers, still doing numbers. The first one was solid. That one was good. So I was like, dang, I ain't trying to get greedy, but that's gonna bring more love to the channel. I might have to do more of those. God damn. There. All right, and I got the gas. I don't know if I told y'all that. It's a little light, but I ain't tripping because like I don't know. I'll be having to clear the bowl out anyway, so I think I'm gonna take my time with this one a little bit. We had them because it's Wednesday, and I told y'all, called y'all up. Um, I think I want to do this one. Probably consistency versus the fall off. Mm-hmm. I be feeling like I be having so many similar messages, but I thank God for just giving me more messages, newer messages. Still let me spin that wheel one more time with the creativity. So I bless y'all with that. But I thank God for that blessing. Mm-hmm. Versus the fall off. Consistency versus the fall off. I think that's one of the hardest things to do in today's times is just to really stay consistent. Um, I think it's so hard because it's like we be waiting on the results so quick. We be waiting on the results. We be waiting to win. We be waiting, for our turn, for us to get in. So we just, it don't be feeling like how we thought it would feel. So we kind of be like, well, fuck that. On to the next thing. And that's really like that in a nutshell, if you really think about it. And then we kind of fall off or just find something else to do and then start over. But I think what I've noticed, the ones who really try to be consistent, it's like after you fall off a few times and you still back on and you still loving it, that's how you in it for sure. That's how you know you in it for sure. Like whatever it is, your craft, hell, even trying to, eat right or something like that, or trying to, stick to whatever code you have, beliefs you have, or goals you trying to set for real. Your favorite nephew cousin be talking though when he on task. I was telling y'all yesterday, I hope I just have more on task discussions. I hope I stay focused, right? But seriously, cause it's consistency versus the fall off. Um, and it and I know some people like they be scared of that fall off, but it's just like I hate to be that person that's gonna break your heart. You gonna fall off eventually. But don't worry about it so much because it's like If you get another day or another chance to do it again, you gonna start over. You gonna make mistakes. Things gonna happen. Um, that and it could be. I done seen it. I done experienced it. You could be one of the most consistent person ever, like being ever. You could be so consistent in this one thing, and then God just be like, other plans. You probably need a little break from that, little bro. Like seriously, I remember when I was like consistency, like I'm talking about consistent in one thing for like the longest, and I was neglecting everything else. And it was just like God was like, hey, you probably just need to, So like I say, it's a balance, consistency versus that fall off. But I'm trying to told you. Let me go ahead and like I seen God take it away. Like I was so consistent in one thing and was just failing in 18 other things. But I was just like so consistent, and eventually it was like, nah, it don't really work like that. But that's how life is. He took it away. Oh, speaking of this gas, like I say, it's a light. I got me a light bulb, but I don't know. Took some keef, so if you see it sparkling or doing whatever, I put some keef on top of it and just, keef is basically when your grinder, that bottom piece, it's a keef catcher usually, ideally, and it's like yeah, it's just the residue of all the other stuff I smoked, all the other gas that I done smoked recently. Why would you want to do that? It's usually a clutch mechanism. Damn, I said mechanism. I don't even know how I did that. Clutch mechanism, right? It's one of those things where in a pinch it'll do. It ain't for everybody, but it's just like shit. It's there. It's storing up. It's basically like your weed savings account, if that makes sense. That's the easiest way I could put it. I think I like Keith because it'd be like, okay, yeah, get a weed a little, Oh, okay, man. And that, and what I noticed, that'll burn faster than the actual weed, and I still got weed left. I'm glad I didn't do the extra bowl because what I'll be doing, I'll break some down and I'll pack the bowl, and I'm like, dang, enough. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's 8 back the bowl. It's not enough. My fault. My fault. But I ain't mad at this one. I'm just gonna pack it down a little bit. And then I know some people looking at me like all he do is smoke. He just smoke like all the time. And it's just like, nah, that's probably what you see. But it's just like, if you think I smoke a lot now, and I have toned down a lot. I'm scared to tell y'all how old I am, so I'm gonna just say, for my 25th birthday, I don't know why I tried to do that, and then it was just like it wasn't bad, but I was just like next day I was like, why did I try to do that? And then I was just like, fuck it. Um, or at the time, my ex, yeah, we was smoking the day before my birthday, and then she was like, "What you want for my birthday?" I was like, "To be honest, I know this is a tall order and a lot to ask, but it's like I kind of just want to see if I can smoke 10 blunts, and if I'm really like that, I'll smoke a bowl." Long story short, I smoked 5 blunts, 3 bowls. Yeah, we didn't get to the other ones because it was like, well, we running out of weed, and it was just one of those things. I know that was a sidebar, but it's just like I know people be looking at me. He's smoking every video, and it's not true. But yeah, long story short, probably 5 blunts because I know we had went to the studio at one point. Yeah, so it was because I usually do 3 blunts a day anyway. Yeah, when I was at that time. Yeah, so yeah. So it was 5 blunts and then 3 bowls, and it was cool. But it was just like when I woke up the next day, I was like, damn, why did I do that? Cause like I think I woke up like 3 p.m. the next day, and I was like, I wasn't tripping. It was my birthday, but like I finally had got out the bed, and I was like, oh, okay. But anyway, back to the message at hand. I don't smoke that much, and it's like I'll probably smoke twice a day max, if that. And it's just like, and if that, probably three on an off day if I really can. But most part it's just two, and I ain't really tripping. Um, I know I'm off task. We gonna get on it. Okay, where were we at? Let's see, 11 minutes and 29 seconds. Consistency versus the fall off. You seen how you seeing it right here. So it's like if niggas say I'm fronting or don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, clearly you witnessing it right now. So just sit back and listen. Story time, bit, bro. Like that. Learn something today from your favorite nephew cousin, at least. Like, motherfucker, what I learned, what I've been learning, so I can help you learn is it be times in life where your favorite nephew cousin be minding his business, and then a motherfucker say he can't do nothing, just out the blue, and he'll just be like, oh, okay. But if it's that simple to him, imagine how it is when he don't give a fuck. When he don't give a fuck, when he locked in and he just wants y'all to be consistent, and it's gonna happen, it's gonna fall off. Something happens, it's a fall off. We don't like how it acts, it's a fall off. We waiting on the results and it ain't hitting us just yet, it's a fall off. 3 niggas in the back turned me up just then. It was like, yeah. There you go. We was waiting on it. Right, they rolling up right now as we speak, so it's like they kind of a little late to the function. But consistency versus the fall off wins yet again. See, once I get in my rocking chair, niggas gonna be mad. Cause all day I'm just gonna be like, yeah, we sense that it's some things on your heart, amen. Some things on your mind, amen. It's some blessings that you think you have. It's a blessing that you forgot you had, and those gonna be the ones that's gonna scare you. Cause you start with consistency versus the fall off. Once the situation get a little shook and up, what do you do? What do you do? I don't be wanting to teach too hard on y'all because that's really why I be falling off, because I don't be wanting to teach too hard, and it's like I teach too hard at times, and then y'all be feeling that, and then sometimes y'all don't, because I be rambling on so long and dropping so many jewels. That was yesterday though. We had them today because it's Wednesday. Staying on task. Um, Consistency versus the fall off. This could be a prequel to what niggas have already seen, but just the continuation. We've already had the continuation, so their endurance. Their endurance. How does he come up with these things? God, weed, and the gas. Don't ask me no more. He's staying on task. We ask him to stay focused one more time, Lord. Consistency versus the fall off. There we go. So we looking at you. 15 minutes. Smoke still in the bowl. I thank God for not letting me waste it. You know, I think I'm just go ahead and get to it, like, cause that's what people be wanting anyway. They be wanting to laugh. They be wanting that, and they be wanting that feel good energy from laughing. And it's just like, okay, I was chilling. Now I'm about to crank it up on your head. I'm about to crank it up on you. I'm telling y'all, because that's really all y'all want. 15, 38. And it's like, I be wondering shit so a nigga can like say something to me. Do you know today I left the house with probably 17 stains on my shirt? Why 17? Cause I had a shitty washer, but it was cool though, and it just used to stain the shirt, and I didn't care. Hopped out the bed, did what I had to do, and then was was here with another video. Mm. It's still smoking that bowl, so they like get to it so I can fire your ass up, and I'm like, oh, loose, you lose, you lose. Bro, I will say something that just had you laughing about that shit for a week. Like, it used to be times where I didn't want to do nothing else but just rank. That's what we called where I was at. But before it was five nigga ass, so it was flaming nigga, get the skin, get the going. Just all we'll just have everybody laughing at you because why did you think you could do that? Do you not know there was a time your favorite nephew cousin, I put this on everything I love. I used to wear a hoodie every day and a skull cap and some comfy shoes every day. Smelling like probably yesterday. Or sometimes I did probably took a bath. I can't say I did take baths, right? At times, yeah. I took a bath, you know. I took baths now, but it would just be like, hey, why is he outside? Like, and do you know I used to want niggas to talk about me so I can have everybody laughing the whole rest of the day. I'm talking about the whole rest of the day. Until they see me again. They will probably won't see me again until like Wednesday or Friday. They be like, bro, nigga, why? Okay, get to the point. Glad you got to us, right? 1859. We know why you look like that. We know why your breath smell like a gang banging intersection. We know you built to not save anybody. I think when you thought you was trying to do something, God really was just like, oh, not him. Because he knew he was finna. Right. I think the other day I was like, you look like everything God didn't have planned. Like, like and then I remember it was times like Somebody would be talking, and I'd just be like, we don't care. And then it would be everybody laughing at you. Do you not know your favorite nephew cousin has been like this? So why do you think you better than me, nigga? Once yet again, I'll never forget. We was in school. My homeboy was trying to show out in front of the girls, and I was like, "Shut up with your bacon collar having ass," and everybody laughed, and it was over with. And then he had to go to his class. I do remember that. And then I was still walking, and then I eventually got to class. I do remember that because everybody looked at him, and his shirt was loose as hell. And the only reason I said that is because he really said something to me first, and I didn't like how he said it. And I told him, we gonna do this. He was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. I do remember that happening. I remember niggas used to get into fights at 7:30 in the morning. You know what I was doing? You know what I was doing? Hit his ass, bro. Why you gonna hit his ass? Bro, I was scared. You talking about they used to set niggas off in the back. I was that nigga. So it's like, just leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And then like niggas will fight. Niggas will start fighting. Niggas will just start fighting. And it's like, okay, why they fighting? And it's like, who y'all got? Oh, he really getting to him. They ain't trying to bump, man. Get him. Once a nigga here, get him. And if you ever seen a nigga fight and start talking to you the whole time while he fighting, it be crazy. So don't. Matter of fact, I think I'm just the continuation versus the fall off. Consistency versus the fall off. You know. So we bring it together. Right? Consistency versus the fall off.